Right, and the fact is, before we even get on those above the threshold, let's talk about those below the threshold. Those people who are eligible for pension credit, 780,000 of them, who you believe should get the winter fuel payment of up to £300, who are already missing last year's cost of living payment. Now, I've been shouting about this longer and louder than anybody else about getting pension credit. Yes, there's an uplift of 115%, but that's an increase of a maximum £20,000 a month. It would take you 4 years before all these people were claiming pension credit. The poorest pensioners, the poorest, under £11,400, you believe they should get pension credit and winter fuel, but they're not going to claim. They're the hardest to reach. You're not writing individual letters to them. You're not linking it to attendance allowance and housing benefit. There's lots you could do. So to try and talk about we're targeting the poorest, the truth is you're not targeting them. Why aren't you writing them bloody letters?
Ooh, well, we are actually.
Sorry, apologies.
No, it's fine. And I know how strongly you feel about it, Martin. I know that you've been in to see the Chancellor, and we do take very seriously what you say, what Age UK says, and we're working with the widest range of people to make sure that we do reach those people.
But the truth is, Lisa, you have to accept you're not going to reach them because those are the people hardest to reach. So how are you going to protect them?
In fairness, you just said to me, you're not writing bloody letters. Well, we are. And I just wanted to explain that because I don't want people to think that for a moment we're going to leave people high and dry. For that group of people, there's never been a drive to get them onto pension credit. And you're right that it is extremely challenging.
But you say the evidence is you're talking an uplift of 115%. You've gone from 20,000 a month claiming pension credit to 40,000 a month. But there are 780,000 people. You would need an exponential rise in the number of people claiming pension credit for those pensioners to claim this year. We have to accept, you have to accept, there will be many hundreds of thousands of the poorest pensioners under £11,400 income you will not reach this year. You are taking money out of their hands. Do you accept the truth? The reality is that's what will practically happen. I'm saying it, Age UK is saying it, others are saying it. So let's be honest, you're willing to accept that collateral damage of hundreds of thousands of poorest pensioners, many on dementia, not getting the winter fuel payment?
No, I'm not willing to accept that.
But it's going to happen.
It's one of the reasons why we've extended the cut-off point to apply until April next year, so that even if people don't realise right now, despite this sort of conversation happening on national media, even if they don't see this, if they don't realise, if they don't respond to the letters, if we don't manage to catch them door to door in the run-up to Christmas and they find out later that they were eligible, they can still apply and they will get it backdated.
I just want you to say to me, how many people do you think by next April will be eligible for pension credit, so under 11,400 income, the poorest in society, and will not have claimed it? Because I'm willing to bet a lot of money it'll still be substantially north of over 500,000. So you have to accept that. And what are you going to do for those people who'll never apply because they're not in a mental position to answer the 240-question potential list of applying for pension credit?
Well, Martin, I don't want to make a bet with you. I want to work together to fix it. That's the ambition and the intention of our government. We are the Labour Party and we don't leave the poorest people behind.
Click here to see what you would do if faced with the political trolley problem.